What's up, guys? Welcome back to Shred Heads. This is like episode. What fucking episode?
I don't know. Like
I don't
10?
know. I think
10?
we lost count at 6. So
I don't know. I don't watch your content.
Oh, you're an asshole. Anyways, today we got on our good friend Evan Porter. He's quite the guy, and we're gonna be talking about our top 10 favorite albums of 2019.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. So who wants to read theirs first?
Fuck. I guess I'll do it mine first. Fuck it. All right. So, at number 10, I have Atonement by Killswitch Engage. And then I have, at number 9, Absolute by Kublai Khan. And then We're Not Your Kind by Slipknot. Beautiful Oblivion by Issues. And then MCID by Highly Suspect. Trauma at number 5 by
I Prevail.
I Prevail.
I actually kind of forgot about that one.
At number 4, Still Alive. Number 3, Different Shade of Blue by Knocked Loose. And then, do you say Amo?
Amo.
I think.
Amo.
by
Don't quote me
Bring
on
the
that.
I don't know.
Horizon.
I've heard it said
And
differently.
Yeah, Amo.
Hey,
I don't
guys.
know.
Ammo.
Guys,
I'm
guess
emo
what my
ammo.
number 1 is?
Wait, I'm honestly...
Tool.
I was going to say Fear Inoculum, but then I
Yep,
guessed myself
no,
with
you got it.
Slipknot, though. You didn't even have We Are Not Your Kind
Yeah,
on
I
there?
did.
He said that.
You did?
On number
Yeah.
8. Number 8.
Oh, I don't think you said the artist. I don't know.
Oh, I
He
might
skipped
have
the
not.
artist a couple times,
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
who
Anyway,
cares?
Anyway, so yeah, those are my albums.
I really know this is going to be interesting because, like, we have some of the same ones.
Some of the same.
Yeah, but maybe in
Kinda-
different spots.
Yeah.
All right, you go, Jordan.
Yeah, wait, you didn't do any honorable mentions, did you?
Oh, you honorable mentions.
You can just think of them.
Okay, I'll think of them.
Yeah, all right, cool. Do you want to go next or?
Sure.
All right, cool.
So I've got mine are in a particular order, but I've got number 10, Sum 41, Order in Decline. Number 9, Prison, Still Alive. Number 8, Chon. Number 7,
Chon's badass.
North Lane. Oh, I fucking love Chon. North Lane, Alien. Number 7. Number 6, Issues, Beautiful Oblivion. Number 5, Fever 333, Strength in Numbers. Number 4, Grayscale, Nella Vida. I think that's how you say that. Bad Omens, Finding God. Oh, wait. Number 3, Bad Omens, Finding God Before God Finds Me. Number 2, Extortionist, Self-Titled. And number 1, can you guess it? What my number 1 is?
Amu.
Bring me the horizon, Amo.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, my honorable mentions were Hotel Books, I'll Leave the Light On Just in Case. It's Sad Boy Indie. I wouldn't expect you guys to know it. Kublai Khan, Absolute, and
Oh, hell
Mice
yeah.
and Men, Earth and Sky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you were really into that album. Like,
I really liked it.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty badass, to be honest.
Absolute.
I would say here I can
Definitely.
talk about the fact that Aaron Pauly from Of Mice and Men's in my group chat.
Yeah, I know.
So
Badass.
like he sent us the link to one of their new songs. It was either Mushroom Cloud or I can't think of it right now, but he sent us a closed link to it the day before it dropped, and
That's bad.
he like
Oh,
gave us all
that's
the
so
info
bad.
Dude,
about
okay.
it. Yeah,
Dude, that album's actually pretty good.
I really liked it.
It actually-
Mushroom
it
Cloud
kind
as
of,
a single was so good.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's
That's
kind
an
of like
honorable
a
mention
mix
for
me.
between what is it? Is it called the Flood? Is
Yeah.
that the album? Yeah, it's kind of like a mix between that and then what's the other album called? Yeah, right after that. Not right after.
Cold World? No, that's the one after that.
no.
The one with Bones Exposed.
I
and-
can't
and,
think about it. Hold up, I'll look it up.
Goddamn.
I
That's
don't know
one of
why
my
I can't.
favorite albums.
Restoring Force.
Yeah.
Restoring
There we go.
Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like
Fuck.
a mix of that. Like,
Yeah,
it has-
because it has different elements to it.
It
and
has a really deep sound, though.
Yeah.
But it's like a unique.
I
don't know.
think they definitely topped their last album. Did
Yeah.
you listen to Defy?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
It was good, but it felt like they were still warming up to the fact that they
I
had
did
the
like
new
the cover of
vocalist.
Money,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
good.
actually
That
good.
was really
They
good.
kind of sounded like a drained band in
Yeah.
Defy. Like it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I
it
mean,
felt kind of generic.
they didn't
Yeah.
have Austin Carlisle, because right?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
album
that was
they
the
had
first
without
one, yeah.
him.
Which,
but-
wow, that's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I think Aaron Pauly does a great job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Like-
came back
Yeah.
really strong
Yeah.
with Earth and Sky.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That song too is really good. I like the song.
I
Yeah,
do, actually,
okay, yeah.
What's that other song?
Grave
Pieces,
Dancer?
Grave Dancer.
Yeah.
There's actually some bangers on that.
Oh yeah.
Taste of Regret is pretty good.
Taste of Regret. That's actually one of my favorite songs on the album.
With Kublai Khan, Absolute. Boom Slang is by far my favorite.
Oh,
I find myself jamming that way too often.
I like The Truest Love. Right?
Is
that what it's
that
called?
one? Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read off my list.
Oh, I totally forgot you had your last
I was kind of wondering.
Yeah,
but
no,
I was
that's
like, I'm just gonna keep this going for a little bit.
Yeah, no, that works.
So I actually didn't put it in a particular order
Because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
you're
because I'm a piece of shit. Last time we did a list on this show, I felt like I was not happy with the way I ranked it, but I was happy that every single band that I put in
when we did the top 10.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I was happy with every band in the list, but I didn't really like the ranking.
Yeah.
And then
sometimes the rankings change, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
I've had to change mine since I made the list.
I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of made it, and then I was like, just gonna let it sit there. That's what I found. And I was like, fuck it. So I got Issues, Beautiful Oblivion on there, Starset, Divisions, and I'm actually wearing their shirt right now, which is badass. Then I got Knocked Loose, A Different Shade of Blue.
Hell yeah.
And I Prevail, Trauma by I Prevail. I put these all.
Yeah, no, it works. You're fine.
And then Fear Inoculum by Tool and Alien
I'm
by
actually
Northland.
surprised.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you would put Fear Inoculum on
I
there.
thought about it. I thought about not putting it on.
Or maybe just an
But then I was
mention.
like, I'm sitting next to that guy. He might stab me. So I was like,
it really do be like that. He's out for blood when he finds out you're not a Tool fan anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, and then, you know what? I'm going to leave my favorite part for last.
Fuck.
But I got Hail Stand by Peripheral.
Oh,
that was a good one.
That's badass.
I mean, I think we've mentioned it like 50 times.
Yeah,
Reptile's so great.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We've said this on like almost every podcast. Like, yo, listen to Reptile.
I had never listened to Periphery before I heard Reptile.
Well,
So I just saw everybody on Twitter loving that song, and I looked it up, and that's a banger.
I really got into Periphery because I think you told me about Reptile, but I didn't really
dive into it.
Yeah, and then I heard Blood Eagle.
Oh yeah.
And when like a new band comes in your rotation and you're kind of like skeptical whether they're good or not.
Not sure how it's gonna go.
It takes me a while to get into a band, actually.
Yeah. Some bands are just really easily forgettable.
Yeah,
for sure. And then I feel like Periphery is one of those bands, and it's kind of anything with prog metal in it. It takes a while to get used to.
Yes, very true. Depending on your taste.
Well,
but yeah.
Even including like Dream Theater or Devin Townsend.
Yeah,
like
I'm not really into them.
But I love their music. Or even Opeth. Opeth, I'm not really a big fan.
I don't think I've ever listened to Opeth.
They're pretty good though.
I checked them out. And, there's some good songs, but it's
like
not the same.
Gent.
Yeah, they're like the forefathers of Gent.
That's awesome. And then, all right, so then one more. Two more. Yeah. Okay, so I got So What by While She Sleeps. I don't think either of you really listen to that much.
No.
But
I don't even know what songs are on it. Is Antisocial on
Yeah.
it? Well, I like that song.
I feel like I breezed through that. But
Yeah.
I'm not a huge While She Sleeps fan.
I'm not like saying that they're like one of the best bands out there or anything, but I just listened to the album a shit ton. So I was like, I don't know, I might put it on there. And then I had it in my honorable mentions for a while, and then I just put it up there.
It deserved to be there, yeah.
Because I listened to it a lot, and a lot of their songs are like super catchy.
That makes sense.
I found, at least. And then this was probably my favorite album, just because I was so satisfied. It was The Dark Pool by Thornhill.
I didn't fully dive into it.
Mm-hmm.
Thornhill is one of those bands, unfortunately for me, that's kind of forgettable. Because I'll listen to some of their songs and it'll be good. I like it.
Honestly,
but it's not something I repeatedly
like I know you love them, but like I'm not like
gonna stab you.
Yeah, I always send you stuff about them because I know you like them.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, I'm not.
Like I listened to the album, their newest album. It was good.
I'm not gonna lie. I have like a cult following for them because I found them when they were like not very big at all. And then
that makes sense.
And I heard Reptile, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." And they were a small band, and then they released this album, and they've been touring with like some big ass bands, which
Yeah, I'd go see them if they came around here.
Another
for sure.
honorable mention for me is I don't even know how to pronounce it. Machina Non Grata.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that album too.
Dude, that album was Psychophrenia. Dude, I love that song so much.
I didn't really get to. get the time to listen to it. You know, like I was always listening to other things. But I love The Last 10 Seconds of Life.
I don't think you can top Soulless Hymns, though. The album with the red skeleton on it.
Yeah.
You can't top that album. I love that album so much.
I've only heard a few songs on that album.
Oh,
but
I
like
love
Pain is
that
Pleasure.
album.
Fuck
Yeah.
So
I can
good.
play a few of those on drums. And I was
That's
fortunate
badass.
enough to see them at didn't you guys go to Metallica in Spokane? Yeah.
And there was like 10 people.
Yeah, there's
north of Corpus.
Yeah.
Is really good. The Box is really good.
Yeah.
Dude, that actually is a good album. Yeah, I
really like that
I started listening to them because of you, but like I didn't really get into them until like the end of last year.
Yeah, they're really underrated though.
No, yeah, for they're probably my favorite deathcore band.
Yeah,
like I can confidently say that.
Oh yeah,
because it's not generic like a lot of deathcore can be. Like,
yeah, deathcore gets to be a little overwashed, oversaturated after a while,
and then
it's hard to like distinguish between
like the fucking what do they do?
Bands.
They speed it up.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What was I gonna say? I can't. I'm
Speed
losing my
blasting
train
or
of.
whatever?
Oh, like triggers, drum triggers, stuff
Yeah.
like that. I don't like that.
I
But
don't either.
I will say, Thy Art Is Murder's new album this year, Human Target.
Oh
and
yeah,
Carnifex, World War X,
That was kind of that.
and
I listened to it a little bit.
Angel Maker's Tempest. Those were like probably my three favorite deathcore, or Shadow of Intense Melancholy.
Dude,
so
that was
there
badass.
was some good ones this year.
I'm normally skeptical about deathcore for some reason. Like, I feel like they're like you said, it's kind of like washed over.
Yeah.
But that Shadow of Intent, Melancholy, like I actually listened to that and I was doing homework and I was like, I can't even pay attention. This is so good.
I'm not
like,
really into deathcore that much.
Yeah,
yeah, neither
Like,
am I.
it's
but
it's like it's hard to get into.
You know
It
how
really
there's like
is.
a lot of different types of band within metalcore.
Yeah,
like just
metalcore in
deathcore.
itself is a very
Like it can
I
go a
don't
lot
even
of
know how to
ways. And
describe it,
You can
yeah.
even argue bands like whether they're hardcore or metalcore, but
yeah.
it's like pretty obvious when there's a deathcore band, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. I think deathcore is a very distinct sound, definitely.
well, and also I feel like it's definitely themed a little bit different. It's more of a death, like that band Impending Doom.
Oh
like
yeah.
Well, they're a Christian.
Yeah.
Did you know they're Christian.
Yeah,
and they
I
have
found
that
them.
song Murderer.
I found them on that music video TV channel that we
Really?
used to watch.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, that was we would used to talk on the phone.
talk on our
And-
home landlines.
Yeah, our home landlines. Fucking
Watch music videos on the TV.
Like,
it
dude,
sounds-
do you see
it
this one?
it already sounds ancient.
I remember that, and it was like so many Christian bands, and they'd play
Yeah.
the same thing,
But it was like that
like,
was how I got into metal.
Yeah, there was a
Same,
lot.
You know.
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know. I don't really know when I got into metal. Like,
Yeah.
I was into rock because my dad listened to rock.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely influenced by the people around you most
Yeah.
times.
I mean,
For
Dad
sure.
would listen to Metallica and shit, but mainly like AC/DC and Van Halen.
Yeah, and I kind of liked it, but
Yeah.
then I found metalcore, and I went gay for metalcore.
Yeah, I think the first like metal bands outside of the Christian, like I listened to August Burns Red and Haste the Day, and you know stuff
Demon
like
Hunter,
that.
yeah.
Demon Hunter, yeah. But I think some of the first bands that I really got into that were outside of the Christian metal was Issues, Of Mice and Men, and A Day to Remember. Those,
Yeah.
when I was in middle school, those
That
were
was that lineup was my first concert.
yeah. Well, and the reason I got most of the music has actually been kind of influenced by you. Obviously,
Yeah,
I've
we
split.
Yeah,
feed each
that's-
other
Yeah, that's-
so much music.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't feel like I feed you shit. But
Well, it's like
But-
we hang out like very few and far between. We don't hang out
Yeah.
very often,
But
but
music connects.
we
us.
talk
It's
like
great.
every single
and
day.
I
It's like, here, check
especially,
out this
like,
band. You know,
all we talk about is metal.
Yeah, that's
basically.
it.
Like-
Same with him and I. I mean, we got in an argument about Tool fucking the other day, like a couple months ago.
I always wonder if you guys are gonna like open my messages at the same time while sitting next to each other and see that I just send you guys like the exact same thing. It's like, hey,
Do
check
you
out this.
actually?
It's like, hey, check out this band. It's really cool, and then I'll send it to you. Hey, check out this
We're
band.
like,
yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah, both of you. I'm just talking to
Hell
both
yeah,
of you
bro,
about
I'll
music.
check it
yeah.
out.
Did
I'm
you-
not-
I mean, I check out most of it, but like sometimes
Same.
like
Well,
it's
yeah.
at work, so I'll forget
Yeah.
about it. But
yeah, I get that. But I feel like a piece of shit when I don't check out someone's.
yeah, I do. Too.
I always
like,
feel that. And then they're like, "Oh, did you listen to that song?
And I'm
So
like-
good, right?"
And I'm
you're
like,
us before recording this. But I feel like we should talk about some of the albums on our top 10.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
Talk more about them.
definitely.
For sure. And then one thing I'm gonna say, like, I picked a song of the year.
Okay, I couldn't nail it down.
I couldn't.
Is
I
that
actually fucked up something when I said that my favorite album was The Dark Pool. I'm not gonna. I probably would say that Trauma was my
Really?
favorite album because I listened to it a shit.
Yeah,
ton.
no, I did too.
interesting? Because
I
listened
still
to.
listen to it.
I was half and half with that album because I really did like some of the songs I heard on it, but some of the other ones seemed a little more forgettable.
You know, the funny thing is, I disagree, but like, cause like I liked the whole album, honestly.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know.
but
Some of the
just
songs
listened to it
some of the
so
songs
much.
didn't stick with me.
Well, that makes sense.
But
I mean, there's like,
Actually, wait.
well, I mean, Gasoline was good. I bet you will like that one, and probably Breaking
Bow
Breaking
Down.
Bow Down.
Bow
Oh, yeah,
Down.
Bow
So,
Down's a good
did
one.
you get the top songs of 2019 playlist
Oh
on
yeah,
Spotify?
we can talk
Yeah,
about
we
that.
can
That's
look at
actually a good
My
idea.
number one on there is Bow Down by I Prevail.
Really?
So
Really?
I listened to that
No.
so much.
Oh shit. Okay, this isn't 2019, but
It just changed the game, though.
did you guys listen? I actually know both of you did. What did you think of Polaris, their new song, Hypermania?
Oh, I really liked it. I
was
really
badass.
It was
did.
pretty good.
It was like
I haven't repeatedly listened to it. I've just kind of listened to it and
Well, like
done that.
I've been
but-
listening to Polaris because like I've been putting on metalcore playlists. So then
They're-
then I've also added them to some of my playlists. Like I have this playlist called New Shit,
Mhm.
and like if someone
I had one of
recommends me a
those.
song, that's what I'll normally do is I'll put it in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Polaris is one of those bands where like I was almost gonna see them last year,
With who?
but it was
Because I feel like I remember that.
I think August Burns Red was there too. But I don't know.
So
I don't really remember the lineup, but
Yeah.
it was like 3 bands where I was like I listened to a couple songs, but I was
Yeah,
fuck.
it's not. You don't listen to them enough
Yeah.
to really
So,
get.
I
go to the
guess
show.
my top played song is Ghost by Bad Flower.
Huh.
Which I'm not surprised when I first heard that song and listened to it on repeat. Because it's like, I don't know, it's a pretty depressing
these
song. And
in
like,
order?
I was just like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
they're in order of how much you listen to them.
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah,
That's
my
nice.
second is Mistakes Like Fractures, which makes sense. And then Sober by Tool. But I mean, that kind of makes sense. I've listened to those songs on repeat, basically.
My
Mine-
first is Panic Room by Silent Planet.
My number 2 is Recreant by Chelsea Grin, which is an old song. It's early Chelsea Grin,
Nice.
but I play that on drums so much that.
oh,
it's up
that
there,
makes
yeah.
sense.
And Headhunter by Dance Gavin Dance. They released that last year.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to just read like the ones that I care about.
Yeah.
Um,
Behold the Crown After the Burial.
Oh,
Oh,
badass.
dude. I forgot they released an album last year.
Yeah, Evergreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bad act.
I
Was
got,
actually some good songs on that album.
Tapping Out by Issues.
Yes.
At, like, number 4.
That was
That
such a
was-
strong single. For them to
Shit.
come back with that single,
Yeah.
that was a good
That
decision.
felt like really refreshing. I don't know what it was,
Well,
but like
with Issues, when I found out they kicked out Michael Bond, I'd given
Yeah.
up hope on them. I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna like Issues
I'm not
anymore.
gonna lie,
Yeah.
I
You
kind
know.
of didn't even know the history of the band or anything.
I've seen them almost 6 times. So I like,
Jesus.
yeah, they're one of those bands that I've seen them through different stages of their career.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
he was telling me
yeah.
about that.
It's so they're like they have a special place in my heart. So I gave up on them after they found out they kicked out Michael Bond, and then listening to the
sense.
first single, it was like, okay, they're fine. Like there's
That
still
was-
issues.
Dude, that song. Well,
When them Drink About It came out, and honestly,
Oh
I
my
like
Oh,
God.
that song
I
too.
couldn't get that out of my head
Yeah,
for so
same.
long.
same.
Oh,
why
why you
do
do that?
Yeah,
There's
no.
a million other things
that
yeah.
you're good
I
at. Yeah.
I texted Evan one time and I was like saying how that was stuck in my head, and he was like, "Same."
Like no, I'm same. Too. Like, I actually listened. That was my most played album last year.
Oh, really?
And that did make it to my list actually.
But honestly, my favorite song from that album is Flexin'.
Flexin'?
100%.
Dude, I
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
I jammed to that in my
okay,
car.
It took me like 3 listens because I was like, okay, this is so different. I don't know what to think about this. So I was like, I was like, this is interesting.
You listen to it for the
Like,
first time and you're like,
well, because they released
We
it
just
as a
take this
single
all
before
in.
they released
Yeah.
the album. So I was like,
that was a bold move.
that was
on
like
their
a
part.
curveball to me. I was like, okay, these other 2 songs were, they were pretty. I expected it kind of a little
Yeah.
bit, but then that one I was like, whoa. what are they doing with this album?
Yeah, they threw everyone for a loop with that one.
But it's a good song. I love
yeah.
it.
Did you have a favorite song of the year?
I couldn't narrow it down, but Make
Or
Them
just-
Suffer, their song Hollowed Heart,
Mm.
that one
I
was
heard
good.
I heard that a couple times.
I really liked that one.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
That was awesome. No, I picked Where We Go When We Die by Thornhill.
Okay.
That was like my star.
Yeah, dude.
That was-
The
That's
other night,
really
he was
hard.
up late at night. He's like, dude, this song's so good. And I'm like,
Okay, Thornhill, I get it. Like, you might think they don't stand out, and that's cool.
I'm not saying they don't stand
It's
out.
fine. It's fine.
I'm not, you know.
Just
No.
stab us already. Like, fuck.
No, I'll agree their song structure is a little weird.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, like, I don't understand. Some of it they don't have choruses and all that, but I dig it.
Yeah, that's
It
that's
has
fair.
like this weird ambience.
I'm
thing.
not saying they're shit.
No, I'm
It's
not
just-
I'm not saying that. I'm just.
I mean, one of the bands though that you do listen to, Architects, like recently.
Oh, I'm wearing an
Oh my
architecture right
God.
now.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
I
I've
fucking-
been listening to them basically on
Bro.
repeat. Gone with the Wind. Is that what that? Yeah, that song.
I think so.
And then, I mean, the whole album, Holy Hell, is great.
Modern
Yeah.
Misery was
Modern
by far
Mi-
my
yes,
favorite. I love
same.
that one.
Well, I like the meaning of it too.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty deep.
Have you heard These Colors Don't Run by Architects?
Is it an old
Not
song,
sure.
right?
It's a little older, but I was looking up. Oh my god!
They have I
last
think
night,
they have a song with Ollie Sykes, if I'm thinking of the right band.
last night I was thinking of. I was trying to find music, and I found this list that was like top 20 breakdowns of the decade, and it had so many good songs. Like it had.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was like a flop, like it wasn't
No.
good ones.
No, it had 2 Architect songs. It had A Match Made in Heaven and These Colors Don't Run.
Nice.
And These Colors
Match
Don't
Made
Run
in Heaven
was
is
one.
so good.
Yeah, dude. All Gods Have Abandoned Us is such a good album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Between that and Holy Hell, I actually can't decide.
Well,
I like Holy Hell more.
I like
think.
Holy Hell too.
I've listened to it more, but I don't know.
Doomsday is really good too.
Like
Fuck, that song.
Oh my god.
Do you guys listen to Extortionist at all?
No.
Oh, that's sad, so sad. Because that album, their self-titled album, was like, it was their final album before they broke up, and it felt like it really encapsulated. I don't even know.
Encapsulated.
I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it really
I
captured.
get it.
Captured. There you go. Captured like their span of a band because they weren't just a deathcore band. They could. I can't talk. They proved they could do other things besides just deathcore, and I got to see them at their final show in Spokane.
That's bad.
And it just
Oh,
had a
hell
lot,
yeah.
so much emotion to it. So that one really stood out to me. I really
Good
liked
shit.
that release.
I had. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah. So one of my most played albums this year was MCID by Highly Suspect. I love that album. Like I love,
Dude, yeah.
pretty
okay.
much every song.
I love the sound. I love the album, but I just didn't listen to it enough.
I listen to it a lot.
I still haven't listened to them.
Dude, it's such a good album though.
It's a really good album. It's,
Yeah.
But
Like-
it's kind of hip hop influence.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
yeah. I
definitely
knew
that.
I knew
Yeah.
they were.
I like the song
Kinda
Upper
different.
Drugs. That's a really
Here,
good one.
I'll download one of their songs right now. I bet.
Upper Drugs is my favorite, and the song that I think you will like a lot is Arizona by them.
They have a song with Gohira.
See, it's like fucking basically acoustic.
I don't really listen to them either.
Gohira?
Gohira's
No, I don't
good.
really either, but
don't
I
either,
saw.
but I respect
I heard
the fuck
they
out
were
of them.
like, this album's gonna be really hip hop influenced, and I was like, all right. And then it came out, the MCID, and I was like, Gohira, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
SOS
not
is a pretty
hip-hop.
good song.
I really liked the Lotus Either feature on Bring Me the Horizon's
That
new
was
album.
badass.
That came out of nowhere because you
That
got this
was
like
so
rap
badass.
intro, and it just has this hard ass breakdown.
Oh my
And then
God.
Ollie
Well,
Sykes ASMR.
Yeah, I know, dude. I didn't even know what to think. I was like, before it dropped, like on a day where I had to work.
Oh yeah.
And before work, I was getting ready. I come home, and Jordan's like, because I was gonna be like, I'll listen to the EP later. Jordan's like, have you heard Bring Me the Horizon's new album? And I was like, no. He's like, dude, listen to it. It's a trip. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, for me,
Like,
when I heard they're dropping an EP, I was expecting like a 5-song little short thing,
Same.
not an hour and a half complete acid trip of an album. Like that album takes you on a journey without drugs.
Well, and
Like,
then
There's
there's,
like a literal soundtrack in one of it. Like it's
it's
like a
like
I don't know.
orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, there's electronic music. There's like orchestra shit.
The orchestra.
There's
thing.
metal. I mean, like I
It's
don't
so
even.
weird.
There's that one song. Fuck, I forget the name because they're so long. The names are so long, but it's
And
like
weird.
It's like seeing
Oh, like seeing spiders run
Right.
rampant
Oh,
on
yeah.
your
it
lover's
was
grave.
grave or something.
Yeah,
like
something
that.
weird like that.
But towards the end of that, when it transitions into the dolphin sound track,
Dead dolphin
dead
sounds.
dolphin
yeah.
sounds. There's like this splashing water, and I was just listening to it on headphones, about to go to sleep, listening to it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I was
First listen is always jarring. with
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one.
For a lot of good bands, especially like takes a while.
Yeah, it
You
grows
listen
on
to
you.
their first album, or like the first time you listen to the album, it's like,
Yeah.
and then it grows. Yeah, that was me with Issues, their new album. Like when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know.
I think I immediately fell in love with
Really?
Issues'
I
new
did
album.
too.
There
I
were a
loved it.
couple songs like I was already into Tapping Out.
Yeah, and
And
Drink
then
About It.
Drink
yeah.
About It, but the whole album, I don't know. There was like 3 albums that dropped in that
I
night.
like
Yeah, I
Here's
remember
to You
that.
is a good song.
There was
and
2 different weekends that 2 different
Fine
albums
Forever.
dropped on the
Mhm.
same nights. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah.
I'm a
You're
piece of
good.
shit.
You're a piece of shit. I'm a piece
You're
of
just
shit.
you're a loser, piece of shit.
Loser.
Yeah,
So
they
we
really
can
do be
either
like that.
wrap this up right now, or we can do another run because the camera shuts off in like 2 minutes.
I think we could keep this going.
Yeah, me too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Fuck it.
All right, we're back in this shit.
Hell yeah.
In this shit.
And then for
In the
this
shit.
for this
In
part,
it.
Evan and I
Inside of
thought inside, like inside.
Okay, no.
We thought that maybe instead of talking about 2019, we talk about 2020 and how much better, or how like 2020 could top 2019.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good releases coming out in 2020.
Already, yeah.
Yeah. This is somebody I follow on Twitter, at Alan Harrington. I'll shout him out on here. But he made a list of 105 most anticipated metal albums of 2020. And it includes like Fit for a King, Architects, Ice Nine Kills, Veil of Maya, Ocean's 8 Alaska, Make Them Suffer, Plotting
for a
You, We
King.
Came as Romans, Chelsea Grin, Every Time I Die.
Dude, there's some bands where like it almost seems unreal that they're gonna make new music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
One thing we haven't even touched about, My Chemical Romance.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
fucking back.
Well, dude,
If they make new music
Fuck.
in 2020, I swear to God.
my
Oh
God.
my God. I love My Chemical
I'm
Romance.
not like a huge fanboy, but
I love jamming out to them. Like,
I'll always be a huge fanboy of them.
Living shit out of me. Oh, that
Bro.
song.
Oh yeah.
fucking
Or then
Architects
Welcome to
album would be so badass.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I gotta say one of my most excited is Make Them Suffer for sure.
Yeah.
Their album Worlds Apart. Do you even listen to them?
Nope.
They're really
I've
good.
heard
They have
some
a,
songs.
they have
I've
a
heard some
keyboardist and a female vocalist and a screamer.
That's badass.
So yeah, I really like them. But their last album, Worlds Apart, was it's so good. I have it on vinyl. It's like my favorite album that I have on vinyl, and
God
it
damn.
it blows my mind every time.
If we're looking at a year with Fit for a King and Architects albums,
Hell
that
yeah.
alone might just make me be biased and say 2020 is better than 2019.
I don't know. I'm really curious where Ice Nine Kills is gonna go because
Yeah.
they've done horror books and now horror movies. It's like, what else is there to do?
Well,
That's-
yeah,
Are they
that's
gonna
true.
stick to
Okay,
that,
I
or are they
like
gonna
that
do
theme.
original?
They
I
kinda,
like that theme, but I think that's what makes them original.
Yes.
Because like I feel like the music can be kind of generic
Very
sometimes.
generic.
The Silver Scream definitely was
Yeah.
a lot more than Every Trick in the Book. Every Trick in the Book is a fantastic album. I thought.
No,
But-
I think it was even.
I'm
yeah,
not
I
gonna
think-
lie, I've only
yeah.
really listened to Silver Scream.
Yeah.
That's fair. I figured, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
same.
we got to hear an album that was like their original music, not based off of anything, just them writing, I think that would be really cool for 2020. Especially
yeah, but
now
can
that
they
they've
get
matured.
away from the horror?
That's true.
shit?
Can they separate
Yeah,
themselves?
like-
Well, they
from
gotta
that?
stay with like some sort of cinematic thing, you know? like,
Maybe.
You know, I feel like that's
Write songs
like,
about
that's-
aliens or something? I don't know, dude.
It's
like, what
part
the
of
fuck
the
are they
band
gonna do?
now. Like people
Yeah.
expect that,
But it's not.
cinematic
It's
thing.
horror. It's not just like film.
No,
it's just
but
horror.
I feel like they could
in
spin
itself.
it. Like
Yeah.
they
Do
could
a
eventually. Like look
spin-off,
how
yeah.
far fucking we can't say that oh, it's just horror, because if you look at like Bring Me the Horizon, how far they've came, and
Well, yeah, I know. I'm saying right now, like Ice Nine Kills,
maybe
those two albums.
Maybe it's sort of a transition between like two albums or something. I don't know.
Nah, I don't fucking know.
I'm just saying shit. God.
I think we will see more Bring Me the Horizon music in
definitely.
2020, definitely.
They seem to be on some like release high. Or
yeah,
something.
they don't care. They want to make music the way they want it.
I want a new Trivium album, but I've doubted.
Oh my god, yeah.
Also, dude, Marilyn Manson said in July that by the end of 2019 he would have an album out.
Oh, what a liar!
He did this too, dude. Like, remember when Heaven Upside Down came out?
Yeah.
He was like, "It's coming out Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, nothing. It's crickets. It's crickets on his Instagram and his social media." And then, like, he doesn't release it until, like, July.
Oh, my God.
I was like, fuck.
Oh, and then there's System of a Down.
Oh.
If they're ever going to fucking make it.
I've given up. I've given up.
Same.
I've given up on them. I mean, I love them, but
I want to see them. I really want to see them.
I need to see them. They're on my bucket list.
Them and Rammstein.
Rammstein would be, Rammstein.
However you say it.
Oh, my God. Those are, like, two bands where they're so fucking big. It's...
Yeah.
Like, there's certain bands that...
They just become a household name.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows them, even if you don't listen to metal.
Like,
literally
everyone. If you've been on the internet.
When I saw Blink-182 at Spokane Arena,
yeah,
whole ass arena, they played Chop Suey in between sets, just like on the speakers, and everybody sang along. Like, the whole ass arena.
It doesn't even matter if you listen to metal too. Like,
you just know it. If you played Rock Band or Guitar Hero, that's one of those things.
Metal really doesn't get that anymore.
Not as much.
That's true. There isn't as big of names anymore.
No.
Because you have the greats, like the biggest ones. Who would you say are the biggest metal names in metalcore? Architects, for sure.
Architects.
Wow. Yeah.
I couldn't really say Bring Me the Horizon because they're not metalcore anymore.
Yeah,
if we're talking like overall, like just is that
just overall popular.
Yeah,
right now,
is
like
definitely one.
Yeah,
like we're talking about like relevant bands.
Yeah,
relevant metalcore.
Yeah,
bands.
right now, like who's at the top of the game in metalcore?
I still gotta say August Burns Red.
August Burns Red.
Like
that is very true. They have been a very, very influential band.
Well, they're solid to their genre too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying that because I really love them or anything. Like I've seen them live.
It's just fact.
Like they've been around for so long, and if you think metalcore,
very true,
you're gonna think of them at some point for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna come up. They're one of those staple,
and they're still
bands.
Relevant.
Yeah.
Like as much as like their music might not be,
they're still touring. They're still selling out shows. They did a Christmas show. They did a Christmas show with Knocked Loose and a bunch of other bands. I don't remember who else.
Well, they headline tours too, right?
Oh yeah, they always headline. Yeah. I mean, I saw them headline in. No, that wasn't them headline. It was an off show of a different tour. But I saw them. It was August Burns Red and We Came as Romans.
Oh damn.
Born of Osiris in like 2013.
We Came as Romans should have a new album this.
Yeah, because they released those 2 singles. They were on the list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really like the song "Carry the Weight."
Carry the Weight's
really bad.
Both of those singles were so good.
And I'm not even a huge We Came as Romans fan. Like I barely listened to them, to be honest.
Yeah. I listened to a lot of. I don't remember what album it was, but there's one particular album that I really stuck with. Other than that, I didn't listen to them all that much. But I got to see them before Kyle Pavone's death, so that made me really happy. I saw them at Warped Tour.
That's sad, dude.
Yeah. And then there's Neil Peart today.
Yeah, Neil
passed
Peart
away.
From Rush.
This will be uploaded at a different date.
Dude, all these metal stars are gonna start dying.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, who's gonna be dead in 2020?
Ozzy. How is Ozzy still alive?
Ozzy should have died 40 years ago.
And he's still making music.
Yeah, he literally
touring
released
with
a
Marilyn
song
Manson.
today.
I saw that.
I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really into his.
I'm not
music
either.
that much.
I don't listen to really anything 80s.
Ozzy's good though. Like I'm not gonna shit on him. I love Black Sabbath. I don't really like.
You
Ozzy's,
have to respect them because literally without them we wouldn't have metal. Basically.
I think.
Yeah. No. Pretty much. Yeah.
Like someone on Snapchat one day was like, "Oh, this shit is cringe." He was videoing like the car or something, and someone was playing Black Sabbath, and I slid up. I was like, "Fuck this guy!"
Wait, Ozzy's new song features Elton John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw
dude,
that.
That's interesting.
What the fuck?
I'm actually down to listen to that.
Yeah.
Ordinary Man, it's called.
Then there was Post Malone's song with Ozzy. That one was good. I liked that song.
It. Like
that was pretty good.
I'm not a big Post Malone fan, but like
I am honestly. I really.
I
like
know
him.
you are. Like I don't I like Post Malone. It's just like, I mean, what was that album? Congratulations. When that was that what it's
Beer
called?
Bongs and Bentleys, I think.
No,
Wasn't
not
it
that one. I didn't listen to that one. I listened to his first album.
Stony. That's what it's called.
Stony.
Stony.
I don't remember, but I remember listening to that on Spotify a lot. Like, but other than that, I didn't really listen to Post Malone.
There was. I was gonna say something. I just forgot it as you were.
What
you were saying. I don't know. That's fine. If that comes back to me, I'll blur that out.
I'm a piece of shit.
Something that I think bands, like metal bands, should do in 2020 to step their game up, I guess, is probably release more music.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that, like, no shit, release music, but a lot of metal bands don't. Like, it takes them 3-5 years.
Pierce the Veil. Pierce the Veil always does, like, 4 or 5 years in between albums, and it's just ridiculous. That's really
not good.
It's not necessary by any means.
No.
Like,
That's
if you're big enough, you can get away with that.
Slipknot
You can get away with not making an album for 10 years, but people will still complain like shit.
It's still and I would rather see more music.
Yeah.
And then that's like a legitimate complaint from fans is like, if I'm not getting music for 5 years.
Yeah, that's why
I know with some bands they want to perfect it.
Yeah.
But I feel like
that
music
develops a cult following.
Yeah.
Because they're like their fans hold on for fucking 5 years, and they're like,
they still stay. They still
12
stand
album.
with the band. Yeah.
Well, I can't believe I mean, I know like you don't really like Tool, but like I can't believe they're still relevant to this day. Like
that is true. Like they're still
like, they've stayed,
and they have a Grammy nom this year.
You know what's really weird? So Silverstein released a new song.
Yeah,
Infinite. That was pretty badass.
With Aaron Gillespie.
But they're pretty fucking old as a band, aren't they?
They're like around the same as I want to say like the same as Beartooth, because I know they were good friends with Beartooth.
Yeah, because Burn It Down. Is that what it's called? Burn It Down?
Yeah, with Caleb Shomo.
I feel like Beartooth has improved a lot, honestly.
Yeah. They've been around. Oh my god, Silverstein has been around since 2000. They're as old as me. That's whack.
I read something in the comments. People were doing all this shit where they were like, 2004 me. And my mom is like, it's just a phase. Yeah. and then it's like 2020
years,
me.
Yeah.
This Silverstein song is badass. And I was like, what?
That's wild. I know they're good friends with Beartooth, but yeah, they're way, way older than Beartooth. But they did a thing on Warped Tour. This is not relevant. But they did a thing on Warped Tour where they collaborated and called themselves Silvertooth Bearstein.
Yeah. That's great.
Badass.
Yeah. So they do
relevant.
that. And had like t-shirts.
I'd say that's
and everything.
relevant.
Yeah. I just like going off on rabbit trails and talking about random shit. So.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time we've actually had like a conversation on this podcast.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
This felt really natural.
Yeah.
We're just kind of going.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. So I woke up this morning.
Nice transition. I
started listening to Knocked Loose.
Oh fuck.
And then I was like, well shit. And so I have this thing on my phone where I put just to see how much time I put on YouTube. I put a limit, like a 1 hour limit.
Oh, like on the thing in your settings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hit it by like an hour being up. And I was like, shit. But I posted something about Belleville, that song.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker wakes up. I'm across the hall. And this motherfucker wakes up. What did you say?
Fuck. So the song, it's like,
it says something like, I can't feel.
No.
So was it not that part?
Fuck, what does it say? Shit, it's like, I
don't know.
Your soul story just collapsed.
Yeah, but
I'm screaming, singing Knocked Loose immediately when I wake up. Yeah. I'm like, what did I say? I said, shit, what? I'll look up the lyrics.
Was it like, I'm growing numb?
No, it's something like that.
Oh my god.
I need you to make me feel that.
Yeah. So I was about to go downstairs, and then I heard that shit, and then it like said the next part.
Yeah,
dude. So
I'm serious. I woke up and I was like,
I must sing it.
I don't get it. I don't know why.
You probably like heard Jordan play it in your sleep,
well,
and you woke up. You're like, oh, Knocked Loose.
Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense because I was playing it in my earbuds.
Oh,
so what?
Maybe you know what could have happened? Okay, because I woke up this morning. No, I woke up this morning, and then I ended up going back to bed. So I probably checked my phone, saw your story, and then it was in my head. And then when I woke up, I was like, I need you to make Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I don't
That's
even
hella funny.
understand. That's
I want
fucking
to see them
crackhead shit.
again.
Oh yeah, I've only seen them once on Warped Tour, and it was before they got big. So
Dude,
I want
want
to see them again so bad. I
That
would.
was such a good show.
Were you in the pit?
Oh fuck yeah! Almost the whole. Well, okay.
You get your shit rocked.
The whole time, through rotting out and Stick to Your Guns, I was in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
So then when I went into the mosh pit for Knocked
God,
Loose,
Stick
I
to
started
Your
getting
Guns is
hit.
so good.
I started getting hit in the head, and like I felt dizzy. I could barely stand up, so I was like, I need to step out. Oh, I also got puked on by a drunk girl.
Nice.
Yeah,
You always love that, man. At Kublai Khan, literally 30 seconds into their set, you know Ant Pile by Kublai Khan, the like album intro.
Yeah.
They opened with that, and within like 30 seconds of them playing that, I got punched in the head.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
all of us got punched in the head. It was just
It'd be
Yeah, I
like that
got
in the
fucked
pit.
up in that mosh pit.
that one, Kublai Khan and Extortionist, those two shows, I got so fucked up in the pit.
I think
it was bad.
I think I said this on the last podcast we did with Bryce and Hayden, but dude, some people that I know, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've moshed before," and they went to like a fucking
Five Finger Death Punch
no,
show or
no,
something.
no.
shit.
They go to EDM festivals. And
Okay, those get wild.
actually?
but those get wild.
because
but-
I know you've been.
Yes,
to-
but in a different respect. It's more of like
it's not punching.
happy
and shit.
fun times, dancing,
There's
pushing each
some
other around.
fucking
It's not.
pissed people in Knock Loose concerts.
Yeah,
yes,
like,
there
I mean,
is.
they're
The
literally
hardcore,
swinging.
Like the hardcore scene doesn't fuck around.
No, there's legitimate people where you're like, stay the fuck away from me, but
Yeah.
you're right with them. So
there
you gotta
was a
look
Code
out.
Orange show where a lady got kicked in the jaw with a dude wearing steel toe boots, and it just
Oh my
shattered her jaw.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, shit. Now I'm not going into pit.
I'm not going in the Code Orange pit.
Oh my god.
No, thanks.
that
Fuck.
it got terrifying because
Yeah, that's how Extortionist
someone
was.
stage dove. People moved. They're like, "Fuck this guy," and I'm like, "Oh, this is, God."
You just get slapped by him.
I almost
Yeah.
I got
knocked
kicked in
out.
the
I
head
was like,
from
"Mm."
stage divers.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
because they're like trying to like fucking. So they like he kicked me in the head, but dude, I got hit in the head so many times.
There
to
was a
remember,
dude
like,
at Extortionist that pinned Armando against the stage and just started punching him
No.
in the gut like that. Yeah,
No.
just wailing on him.
Holy shit!
And we had to
Holy
like
fuck,
separate them,
now
and we just pushed the dude back into
Now
the
I
pit,
am
and he
not
went about
going
his
to
business.
concert. Just holy fuck.
Yeah,
What are
fuck
you
this,
doing?
I'm staying
What are you
home.
doing?
Well, okay, dude, we went to Knock Loose, and just during their show, there was 5 people that were carried out on like to stretchers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they had to get
It's
medical
awesome.
attention.
I actually was
So-
reading an article. What's the guy's name? The guitarist, Isaac
Hail.
Hale. Yeah, they like interviewed him, and they were like, "So your concerts get pretty crazy," and he's like, "Well, I mean, whatever. We're just having a good fucking time."
Yeah,
and he's like, "No, like people are getting legitimately injured." He's like, "Hey man, you take the risk."
That's absolutely
like that.
true though. Like
Yeah.
you look at the small hardcore festivals like across the country and stuff like that. They're all like that. They're all just extremely wild. Everybody's throwing limbs left and right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because
I'm-
even at like Slipknot, they're not even that
yeah,
wild.
I'm personally
Yeah.
not into like the crowd killing hardcore scene like that. I'm into more.
I kind of like.
I
that,
was
dude.
worn out, but
Yeah, it gets
especially
exhausting.
after I got fucked in the face
Yeah, dude,
by
yeah.
a full
No,
body.
okay,
yeah.
I was like,
See,
"Ugh."
I want to like. It would be cool to be in a band, but like if I was in a hardcore band touring like every week, almost
Dude.
every day, I would burn
That
out
shit
so
gets
fast.
yeah, that shit
That
would
would
get
Like I love
exhausting.
hardcore, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
like it's
That's
great.
Definitely, this is one reason bands start doing drugs.
Yeah, just to stay awake on
Yeah,
tour.
and I
That's
was like,
why.
dude,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I could see how someone's addicted to coke while they're like,
Yeah,
like
Like,
fuck.
right
In a
before they-
speed metal band.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
Fuck. Yeah,
Well,
no.
do we want to talk about more 2019 albums or talk about 2020 albums or
Fucking,
Fuck
we
yeah,
could do.
I'm down.
We could do all three.
fuck it?
All right, so, fuck. I'm.
Shit, fuck.
There was actually a lot of good music. You did mention
Oh,
Alien.
Yeah,
By
that
Northlane?
was one I wanted to talk
okay,
about.
Bloodline, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Bloodline?
that was the first
Dude,
single they released.
That song, I don't know why. I just feel like I relate to it,
From-
and it's like great. Like I love it.
Yeah, for me that was I didn't really listen to Northlane. I listened to a few songs here
I
and there
wasn't-
from
I
their
had
older
never
stuff,
heard 'em.
but when they released that song, I saw everybody talking about it. So I checked it out, and yeah, it was like, I don't know what I'm listening to, but I enjoy it. And then I found myself repeatedly listening to it.
so this is interesting. So there's like Northlane, and then there's Thornhill
Yeah.
and Polaris, and I'm pretty sure they're all from Australia.
I think so.
So Australia has this like Australian metalcore
Yeah.
now, and there's like a
Make Them Suffers from there too.
yeah, there's like a dicks out for Australia right now.
Yeah.
If you go in the comments,
Because their country's on fire.
yeah, well that too.
Oh wait,
Their music is on
I-
fire, and
you
then
know
the
what?
country is on
I did
fire.
There
start
you go.
listening to Make Them Suffer.
I think
retarded
from
early.
me.
Yeah. Well, no, there was a song I heard in a metalcore playlist, and it's like, bro, have you heard this song? You're like, oh yeah, I like this album, and yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
that's exactly what it was.
So yeah, no, I do. Widower, that's a really good
yeah,
song.
yeah, no, I've heard that.
And then you told me to listen to the album Worlds Apart.
Yep, that one is
That,
so
dude,
good.
I love the album cover too. I don't even
Dude,
understand
the
it.
vinyl is beautiful.
But
and it
didn't,
had- oh.
didn't they have a feud at the like they couldn't because their visas weren't valid? Or
Yeah,
something?
they had a tour. They were supposed to be on the tour with Ice Nine Kills, Fit for a King, and Light the Torch.
Oh,
but they had
shit.
visa issues and couldn't make the tour.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, we kind of talked about this, like you and I, but what did you think of Wage War's album?
I was disappointed. Like,
All right.
I don't hate it, and I really liked some of the singles from it, but as a whole, I felt it was way too just generic Wage War sounding.
Yeah,
I felt
It's grown on me, dude.
Yeah, I just
Same.
felt like it was very generic compared to their last one.
All right. Well,
It's nothing compared to Deadweight and Blueprints.
Yeah,
Like,
I had to-
Blueprints
Yeah.
will always be my favorite.
I had to like develop my ideas on this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, first listen, I was like not really feeling it.
Yeah.
Like when you listen to like The River or I don't know.
They
what's
punch you in the
another-
face.
So many good songs.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stitch.
Dude.
That song.
Johnny Cash, that song hits hard.
Yeah, I really like that one too. Have you heard the stripped version of it?
I like the stripped
Yeah.
version
yeah,
better. To be
I
honest.
don't.
like both of them equal, but I really wasn't impressed with their new album. Like I felt like it could have been better. Felt
Me
like
too.
they could have improved on a lot of things and matured a bit more.
And so at first I was like, all right, Wage War is kind of done. I was like, that
they got a
there it
lot
is.
of negative reception
But,
for the album, I think.
Well, maybe they'll release an album after this that's way better.
Yeah, I
Like,
started
that's the thing,
thinking
you know.
about it, and if you listen to the album, you can tell like they kind of tried to make it more. I don't know, like
more
pop,
structured. I feel
They
like.
kind
wanted-
of like pop structure, to be honest.
I feel like they wanted to focus a lot more on their lyrics for Pressure.
Oh,
with
that's
that whole
true.
album.
That-
I think
I
they
do
wanted
like
to
the
focus a lot more on
lyrics.
the
The
lyrics
lyrics are
than
really good.
the heaviness of it.
well, that and they tried to like modernize it,
Yeah.
which went a little too far in my opinion, or it just
yeah,
like
I'd have
wasn't.
to agree.
It didn't mix as well as it could have.
Yeah.
But that's why I do think that their next album is actually going to be really.
That
really
is
good.
true. You know how horribly disastrous Suicide Silence's last album was when they
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
introduce like the clean vocals and stuff. Have you listened to any of their stuff they released now for
I
their
did.
new
I,
album?
yeah, I actually did.
I love it. They're
Well, they released that instrumental, right?
Yeah,
And then
no, they
that was
released another song,
Yeah, no, I
too,
know,
yeah.
I know, but I can't remember the names to be honest.
there was Love Me to Death is the newest one.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
Love Me
I
to
don't remember
Death.
the other one.
And
But
then, yeah,
I really
I've heard
like
that.
those songs. I'm glad Suicide Silence found their
They're
niche
badass.
again.
Well, yeah,
so
they're
bad.
badass, especially with Mitch Lucker.
No, well, that was the old singer.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh, I thought-
I'm saying
I thought you
back
were-
then,
I thought you were
like
saying
the
they're good
song
with their new
YOLO,
Yeah.
You Only Live
Yeah.
Once. Yeah, dude, that
Shit.
song
Or
kicks some ass.
OCD. That one's my
OCD is really
favorite.
good. Slave to the Substance is really
Yeah.
good.
Old Suicide Silence is so good. It's like
Yeah.
Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, and Chelsea Grin. Those were like the top three of like the. I don't even know how you describe it
We're
because
gonna
it's like
see
Deathcore.
Chelsea Grin.
it is
kind of.
deathcore, but it's also like a specific kind of
specific kind
deathcore.
of deathcore.
And I feel
yeah.
like those
It's
three
not
kind of pioneered their own
like
version
sub
of- yeah.
genre
Yeah.
of a subgenre of metal.
Yeah, and now like Chelsea Grin's still going
Subgenre of
strong.
deathcore.
Whitechapel's still going strong, and
Whitechapel's
Suicide Silence
good.
is coming back to it. You
Yeah.
know?
Fuck,
I want to see all three of those bands on the tour.
That would
I
be
saw
badass.
Whitechapel and Chelsea Grin.
that'd be
but-
badass.
I'm pretty sure we're seeing Chelsea Grin, aren't we?
Oh, they're with Fit for a King.
Yeah, they're with Fit for a King.
Oh, yeah. That'd
Which,
be
like, to
badass.
me, I always question whether I'm thinking of that right, because all the bands, like, they're, like, super fucking heavy. Chelsea Grin.
Yeah.
And then
They
the rest of
are.
them are heavy bands, but I'm
it's
like,
a different type of heavy.
like,
You're
yeah,
Fit
there's-
for a King, like they have some badass breakdowns.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Chelsea Grin still has way more of the deathcore element than
definitely. But
metalcore.
Alpha Wolf is, like, pure hardcore. In my
I
opinion.
haven't listened to them. I don't think.
Dude, that song's Sub-Zero.
Crystal
That's
Lake is
a really
also
good
on
one.
it too, right?
Oh,
Wait, is
shit.
Sub-Zero?
Crystal
I
Lake is
forgot
on that
about
lineup.
Fuck, that's
Crystal
badass.
Lake is badass.
Yeah, I'm going to see Bad Omens. Oh,
yeah.
Sleeper,
Oh,
1,000 Below,
yeah,
and
dude.
Bloodline.
I don't know.
I really thought about that one.
It's like $15 tickets.
Oh, fuck. Where is this? Spokane?
Yeah, Spokane's
Okay,
Pin.
fuck.
When is
Why-
this?
Here, I have a whole list of concerts.
Dude,
that I'm
this
going
is-
to.
Because, dude, 1,000 Below really did grow on me a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
You- like,
I do like them. March
They are
20th.
generic metalcore, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah,
The vocals.
Yeah,
There's something about the vocals that I,
I
really
get
dig.
what you're saying,
you know?
but March 20th is that Spite show. Spite, Varials, I Am, Dealer.
I'm going to go to that.
I want to go to that too. And then March 23rd, 3 days after, is Bad Omens, Oh Sleeper, 1,000 Below, and Bloodline. And then there's also March 30th is Thy Art Is Murder in Seattle. I would love to see them.
That'd be pretty badass.
And then also Fit for a King.
There's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
there's
so many
good
concerts, and I get it, they're pretty cheap, but that's just a lot of days I got to request off.
Yeah,
from
it's
work.
also gas merch.
Isn't
Yeah.
Falling in Reverse coming here soon?
Yeah, and in Seattle with Escape the Fate
Shit.
and the Word Live.
Oh my god.
Wait, they're with Escape to the Fate.
And they're-
That's pretty badass.
And they're
actually.
playing The Drug in Me Is You in its entirety because it just went gold. Yeah.
That's badass.
that dude.
I got like all the info on all the tours coming to Washington.
Did you like?
So-
Did you like their new
Whoa.
song, Popular Monster?
Oh, I loved it. I
Dude, it's
absolutely
great. I
loved
like
it.
so
the-
good.
I think his rapping has improved a lot, or his rhyming.
Yeah,
I think it's more of a
it's just
rhyming.
the 3 songs. Was it 3? It was 3 or 4.
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah, they did drugs,
Losing My
my mind, losing my
My
life, and then
Popular Monster now.
All
Yeah.
4 of those songs were so good.
Yeah, like actually, like
With a surprise Corey Taylor feature, like
God.
well, it doesn't
damn.
even say it's featured
yeah,
on Spotify.
that's why I'm saying surprise.
So yeah, that was
But
whoa,
yeah,
fuck.
that
Yeah, that
people,
was
a
badass.
lot of people don't like Ronnie Radke, but you can't deny Falling Universe
Well,
is
yeah,
still
we've even-
on
Dude,
top of their game.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like one of those bands that's still somewhat in pop culture.
Yeah,
Like,
they're half and half in
Yeah.
like metalcore.
And like if
then
you go
pop
on
culture.
TikTok, God forbid.
Yeah, I've actually seen that. There's a bunch of like
There's
TikTok
Falling in
trends with
Reverse
them.
songs. And
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Is it the Good Girls Gone Bad?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
he puts out a good persona too.
Yes.
You like honestly, it is a douchebag persona.
Yeah.
But it's less than Franz. Like Franz from
That
Attila
man.
puts off a big fucking.
Did you see he made an OnlyFans account for selling? I think he's selling his nudes on there. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
I went and I was
No.
listening to Middle Fingers Up by them yesterday, and I went in a comment section, and dude, everyone in the comments was like me in 5th grade.
Dude, have you guys ever seen Attila?
No.
You absolutely need to because they're mental live. Like
I'm
they're
sure.
I bet
they're
I bet.
so good.
They have a lot of
really
serious
like them.
songs, but they also have a lot of fucking just like
Fucking party songs.
Yeah, like,
oh
it's pretty
yeah.
great.
3-6 is so good.
Yeah.
Though. One of their best songs.
I've
I
I like
definitely
the
feel
song
like-
Proving Grounds.
Yeah, that
That's
one's
a good
good
one.
too.
Yeah.
Attila's good.
I always hate to do this, but there's 1 minute left.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Final
thank
words?
you. Thank you
Final
for
words?
letting me come onto your podcast.
Of
and
course.
Talk
no,
about all
thank
this
you
music.
for coming on. 'cause
Yeah, this
it
was
actually-
so much fun.
Yeah, it was badass.
We'll have to do another one.
I like just
For
the
real, dude.
conversation and then not just like
Yeah.
being strict about it.
Yeah, we didn't really have a plan. It was just kind of
No.
like hit record and
Fuck it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You know what I'm gonna say? Fuck 2019, but the music that 2019 brought was pretty
Badass.
good.
And
Fucking
then
fire.
seeing with the way 2020 has started with
Yeah.
Silverstein and
Yeah.
Polaris, I'm like, yeah, it's
And
looking
Code
good.
Orange released a new.
And
Yeah,
then
Code
they have all
Orange.
that
I'm
shit.
excited for this year,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
honestly.
yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
All right, peace out.
I'll catch you later.